Hello, hello, hello. This is Big Bobby, your favorite click and chortle guru from Studio L7, where we dish out more than just tips on photography, podcasting, field recording, and B2B filmmaking. Today I've got a flavor-bursting proposition that'll make your taste buds do a little boogie. Now hold on to your lenses, folks, because we're trading our f-stops for food stops and our light meters for lamb. That's right. St. Anna Greek Orthodox Church over in sunny Roseville, California, is so thrilled about its nearly finished construction that they're saying, "Let there be food festival." Picture this, a 2-day Epicurean extravaganza where the shutterbugs meet the sugar bugs. Mark your calendars for Saturday, the 9th of September from 11 a.m. to the light-leaking golden hour of 10 p.m., and again on Sunday the 10th, from high noon until the 8 p.m. twilight. But don't fret, my Focus faithful. The only thing getting underexposed here is your diet. So grab your widest wide-angle lens and prepare to capture the culinary cornucopia. The only rule? No flash. It scares the souvlaki. Now you don't want to lose the plot here, so be sure to follow the festival on Facebook for all the sizzling, drool-worthy updates. Consider it the sneak peek trailer to your feature flavor film. So pack up your camera bag, folks, and make sure to leave room for a doggy bag. Let's show them how we say cheese at Studio L7. And remember, when it comes to food and photography, timing is everything. So don't get caught waiting for the reheat. Catch you at the festival, folks. Big Bobby, signing off.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to another episode of Studio L7. I'm your host, Justin Case, and just in case you're wondering, yes, I have heard all the jokes. But let's not dwell on my extraordinary name. We have some serious business to discuss. Now, as a person whose life revolves around lenses, frames, and shutters, I've realized that the photography industry, much like my hairline, has been going through some significant changes. Yes, folks, today we're going to talk about something that's been bugging me, something that's been keeping me up at night, kind of like my neighbor's cat, who has an inexplicable fondness for midnight serenades. Today we're going to tackle the big question. Are subscribers still king? I know it's a shocker, but bear with me, folks. You see, the thing with the digital world is that it's kind of like my Aunt Bertha's knitting patterns. It keeps changing, and if you don't keep up, you end up with a sweater that's 3 sizes too small. Now, don't get me wrong, subscribers are important. They're the lifeblood of any YouTube channel, but folks, they're no longer the bread and butter. They're more like, well, the gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, fun-free bread substitute. You get my drift? So what's the real bread and butter? Consumption. Yes, consumption. It's all about how much your content is being consumed, kind of like how my dog consumes his food, in seconds. You see, folks, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million subscribers if they're not actually watching your content. It's like having a camera but never taking a photo, or having a pot but never cooking in it. It's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. So let's switch gears a bit. Let's talk about how we can focus more on consumption rather than subscribers. Now, I know it's hard. It's like trying to convince my grandpa to switch from film to digital, but we've got to adapt, folks. Firstly, create content that your audience wants to consume. Now, I know it sounds obvious, like telling someone not to touch the stove when it's hot, but you'd be surprised at how many people forget this basic principle. Secondly, focus on engagement. You see, the YouTube algorithm is kind of like my ex. It's all about attention. The more attention your videos get, the more the algorithm will favor you. And finally, be consistent. Now, I'm not saying you should be like that one friend who consistently forgets their wallet every time the bill comes, but rather be like clockwork. Regular uploads can do wonders for consumption. So my dear photographers and filmmakers, let's switch our focus from subscribers to consumption, because at the end of the day, it's all about capturing attention and holding it. Just like a great photo that you can't look away from. Folks, it's time to stop chasing subscribers like they're the last slice of pizza at a party. Sure, they're great to have, but they're not the be-all and end-all. It's like chasing after that elusive perfect shot while forgetting to enjoy the process of photography itself. Let's focus on creating compelling, engaging content that gets consumed, shared, and loved. That's what it's all about, folks. It's about capturing hearts, not just clicks. And remember, it's not just about the size of your audience, but how engaged they are. So keep those camera lenses clean, keep those creative juices flowing, and keep prioritizing consumption over subscriber count. So there we have it, folks. The king is dead, long live the king. Or in this case, the subscriber is no longer king, long live consumption. That's all for today's episode of Studio L7. I'm Justin Case, and just in case you forget, remember to focus on consumption, not subscribers. Until next time, keep those shutters clicking, your creativity flowing, and remember, in the world of photography and filmmaking, there's always more than meets the eye. Stay snappy, folks!